Okay, well look, here we are with the first of the three parts of the presentation. But just a quick reminder, as you can see there right at the top of the screen, that both parts are due on Wednesday the 27th of July. And of course, late penalties will apply. All right, so look, we're going to be creating a multimedia presentation to share our preliminary topic findings. It'll be a presentation of 4 minutes. And it contains three parts, the first of which is summary of the project. Okay, now under the heading of summary of the project, we're going to be looking for your creating of a short pitch of your topic. This will consider what key information you should share with your audience, which is the tutors and peers, so that you can engage them, and also how best to demonstrate the significance of the problem that you're researching. In other words, why should I care? Why should anyone care? What is the significance of the problem? And this summary of the project should include 4 things. The briefly summarised problem, how you have been researching your problem. In other words, a brief methodology overview, not the full methodology, but just the overview. Indicating, among other things, what you have found useful and what you found problematic. Thirdly, we're going to be looking for your key findings. And by this we mean, what have you found out so far? You're not at the end of your investigation, but by now, or by the time you've submitted this, you'll have found out something. And that's what we'd like to find out, like to learn about. And also we'd like to hear your thoughts on what more you need to do to research or investigate. So in other words, look, what have you done so far and what can you see ahead of yourself? And finally, how does your problem or issue connect to the Australian curriculum? Well, this makes sense because this is a BEd course and you're learning to be teachers. And what year level would your inquiry suit best? Okay, well look, that's the summary of the project. In the next video, we're going to be looking at the second of the 3 parts of the presentation, which is the technology issues. See you then.